This video is under the copyright of SOBHA LLC. All rights reserved. Reproduction, distribution or use in any manner whatsoever of this presentation or any portion thereof, without the prior written permission of SOBHA LLC is prohibited.
Assalamu alaikum, hello, and marhaba, UAE expats. My name is Sabina, and I am here to make you aware of the company policies, such as attendance, leave, and travel policy. Let us begin with the attendance policy. The employees should be punctual and report to work as per the company working hours. Please adhere the office timing roster, which is set as per your work locations. The attendance will be tracked via biometric systems. Our monthly attendance cutoff is from 21 of previous month to 20 of the current month, and monitored for the monthly payroll. The employee has access to review his/her attendance on a regular basis. Employee has to regularize their daily or weekly attendance. Now, let's discuss the leave policy and its types. There are 7 different types of leave that you can apply for. Let us look at them one by one. First, the annual leave.
What is annual leave, and who is entitled to it?
The employee must be granted annual leaves every year according to Article number 75. Annual leave is a paid time off work granted by companies to employees to be used for whatever the employee wishes. An employee with more than 6 months and less than 1 year of service will get 2 days per month, while an employee who has served for more than a year will get 30 days of paid annual leaves. An employee can avail annual leave on pro rata basis after the completion of probation period. You can carry forward up to 30 days of unused leave to next year. Also, you can accumulate maximum 60 days. Excess days will lapse. Non-utilized leave days cannot be exchanged for cash. According to Article 79 of the Labour Law, an employee is entitled to receive cash in lieu of unused annual leave at the time of termination of employment.
Who decides when you go on annual leave, company or employee?
If you are employee, you could decide when your annual leave starts. However, employer can change or divide your annual leave if the exigencies of work necessitate. According to Labour Law Article 76, the employer may at his discretion determine the date for commencement of annual leaves, and when necessary, he may decide to divide the leave into 2 or more parts.
What if there are public holidays during annual leave?
In case of any official or public holidays announced by government during the annual leave, those days should be treated as part of annual leave. Article 77, the annual leave period is deemed to include such holidays as prescribed by law or as agreed to, and any other periods of sickness occur during this leave, and is considered as part thereof.
What if someone falls sick on annual leave?
Article 82 stated, if the employee falls sick for reasons other than labor injury, he must report his illness within a period of 2 days at most, and the employer must take necessary measures, having him medically checked up to ascertain illness. The employee must submit a medical certificate attested by Department of Health in the UAE.
What if someone couldn't come back to work within approved holidays?
If an employee delayed the rejoining or couldn't come back to work after annual vacation due to family or other issues, the employee will not be entitled for any pay for the days employees are absent. Now, let's understand how to apply for annual leave. Employees must plan and discuss their leaves with a reporting manager and apply on the employee self-service portal. The employees must initiate their rejoining on the ESS portal. Employee should notify the reporting manager about any adjustment in leave and HR department through email. Let's talk about sick leave.
Am I entitled for sick leave during probationary period?
During the probationary period, the employee is not entitled to any paid sick leave. if the employee spends over 3 months, after completion of the probationary period, in the continuous service of employer, and falls sick during this period. He becomes entitled to sick leave, but not more than 90 days, either continuous, or intermittent per each year or service. Pay during the sick leave tenure will be calculated, according to the Article 83. The first 15 days with full pay, next 30 days with half pay. And any more subsequent leaves, will reserve to no pay. Let us go through the policy now. The employee should notify the reporting manager, on the first day that they are absent, from work. If sick leave is falling the day before, or after the weekend, or public holidays, or 2 or more consecutive days, a medical certificate is a must. The employee may resign from employment during the sick leave period, and before the completion of 45 days specified by law.
How to apply for sick leave?
Employee should inform about the illness to their immediate manager on the first day of leave. The employee must apply for the leaves on the ESS portal. The pay for sick leave period is calculated on the basis of full salary. Now, let's talk about maternity leave. The confirmed female employees can apply for maternity leave once they complete 1 year of service. Female employees are entitled to 45 calendar days maternity leave. If the employee has not completed 1 year, she will get maternity leave at half pay. Paternity leave, confirmed male employees are entitled to 2 days of paternity leave to support their wife and newborn. Let us go through the policy now. After completing the maternity leave, the employees can extend the leave by up to 100 days without pay. The unpaid leave can be continuous or interrupted. Maternity leave will not be deducted from, and other leave the employee is entitled for.
How to apply for maternity leave?
The employee should inform the manager about her pregnancy and possible delivery date. The employee must apply on the employee self-service portal. During the 18 months following the delivery, the female employee who nurses her child is entitled to a 30-minute break twice a day to nursing her child. And the same should apply for attendance to regularize on the ESS portal. The maternity leave is calculated on the basis of full salary.
Sabina, can you kindly share details about Hajj leave?
UAE Labour Law Article 87, Hajj leave can be availed by the employee only once during the period of service with the same employer. To special leave for performing pilgrimage, such leave shall not be deducted from other periods of leave due to him and shall not exceed 30 days. Let us go through the policy now. To check the employee's eligibility for leave, they are requested to submit proof of travel to Mecca. Hajj leave is leave without pay.
What about study leave, Sabina?
All the employees who have completed their probation period are eligible to apply for study leave. The company will grant 3 working days per annum. Let us go through the policy now. The manager is responsible for the assessment and recommendation of the leave application, and the department head must approve the leave. Any additional study leave will be counted as unpaid leave or annual leave.
Sabina, please enlighten us about the compassionate leave.
Compassionate leave is just another way to refer to family responsibility and kind consideration of employees' sudden circumstances. This will be applicable to all employees at company's discretion. Let us go through the policy now. To meet compassionate circumstances, such as death or serious illness of immediate or first family members, leave may be granted up to a maximum of 2 calendar days per year incident.
Sabina, can you explain the concept of unpaid leave?
Yes, why not? The employee may apply for 7 calendar days to 1 month of unpaid leave, depending upon the situation. Now, let's also discuss the policy. Employees can take unpaid leave when their annual leave balance has exhausted. If the leave is taken without prior authorization, disciplinary action will be taken.
Sabina, please explain us about the travel policy and its guidelines.
Yes, why not? The employees should be professional and should portray a professional image in front of their client and suppliers they meet. The travel arrangements should be apt for the business person. For authorized business travel, the visa expenses, air ticket, accommodation, subsistence, and entertaining, and other expenses incurred by an employee in the execution of the company's business will be reimbursed. Please adhere the policy and exercise your judgment on spending. The company reserves the right to reject or reduce the claims that are excessive. Per diem is payable where the person concerned is on official duty and travel. Please go through the travel policy awareness table. Now, let's go through the expense reimbursement procedure. Cash advances against business travel can be provided to employee upon approval from the management or business head. Upon return from business trip, the employees must fill the reimbursement form, submit for approval to her reporting manager, and close the cash advance to accounts department within 14 days. All the bills and receipts must be attached properly. Failure to submit proper documents may result in non-reimbursement. The business head with proper authorization will approve business meals. The business head is also authorized to approve the reimbursement other expenses permitted under the policy. Reimbursement apart from this policy will be only initiated after the approval of the executive committee.
Thank you, Sabina.
Welcome, goodbye until next time.